Alright, so look, the top's in for the market. I'm relatively confident about this because let's be honest, like look at the drop that happened today on the Nasdaq. Crazy, we spiked down. What's crazy about this is this setup allows us to now continue lower for over the next couple of days. If you ain't watched my last video that I posted, I actually talked about what I was looking for on US 30 and on the Nasdaq. In case you ain't watched it, I advise you go and watch it. I'll just do a quick brief overview of my analysis for it. The idea was that price is coming back to this area right here where there's a fair value gap that rejected, and the idea is if we get a market structure shift here or on the Nasdaq, if we get a market structure shift which would be a breach of this level right here, a close below here, which I assume is going to happen tomorrow on Tuesday, that price is going to continue lower and target all of this liquidity here, all this liquidity that's been set up. And on the Dow or on US 30, it's going to target this area down here, which is a fair value gap, which is still yet to be breached, to be filled. So why am I confident about that? Well, US investors have literally just realized that the market is overvalued. Can you believe that? They did not know that AI has been that people have been investing hundreds of billions of dollars into AI, and there's still not a real use case for it. At the moment, it's just an overvalued over. It's basically a dictionary that you can just type in a prompt into, and it'll give you whatever answer you want for it. No one's paying for AI. At the moment, these lot haven't really got no value from it. They're not making. None of these companies are profitable. None of the Mag 7 are profitable from their AI investments. So at the moment, it pretty much looks like a malinvestment. Top of that, government, US just announced that they're going to try and attract $500 billion worth of AI investment. I yet to believe that because obviously they can say it, but actually keeping those rules is unlikely. And then what happened in China, funny enough, as I mentioned in my last video, if you still ain't watched that, I actually happened to position long into China on Friday. So the way this is playing out is pretty good, isn't it? It seems like the charts was able to tell me that America is not the place to be, and China's gonna be the place to be. So this is what I'm looking at for China. But for the US, I'm expecting tomorrow the market, obviously the Dow recovered today, but I just think this is a perfect setup for us to now print a massive red candle and confirm that market structure shift right here, and then take out all of this level of imbalance that still needs to be filled, and then we'll be able to hit this level right here. And then we'll see if we crash below it. I'm expecting the fear to continue going into Q2, but it's not looking good. I think the top's in, to be fair. Especially if we can't reclaim new all-time highs. This is just going to be a perfect higher low setting up, to be fair. So it's not looking good for the US. Why is this bad, though? Let's talk about that. Well, DeepSeek was able to match and even perform better with only a $6 million investment. Can you fucking believe that? $6 million. And they was able to create a model that performs equally as good, if not better, than all the other models created by Google, OpenAI, all of those Mag 7 companies. Can you believe it? Facebook, all of them lot. And they invested $6 billion, and these lot in the US have invested over $200 billion for the same result. Can you fucking believe that? That's absolutely ridiculous. So this has caused investors to realize that, all right, maybe we are paying a bit too much for these stocks. And I'm hoping, personally, that these lot just start piling into China. Obviously, that's unlikely to happen. Not unlikely, but China's economy is in such a weird predicament right now that they're struggling with deflation. They need to try and get themselves out of the recession that's likely to go into depression. So there's a lot going on right now. But the way it looks is we're just going to continue printing lows. And I think the way this week ends and the way the month ends, if we have a crash into February, then we could have down months for March, February, March, and potentially even April. And this is a monthly chart on the Nasdaq. We could hit this level here, take liquidity here, and then come down and try and fill this imbalance right here that's still yet to be filled on the monthly chart. And what level is this? This is around 15k, which is ridiculous. I mean, I could be wrong. We could probably not get as low as there. We could actually just, sweep this liquidity, or probably most likely sweep this liquidity. But at the moment, I don't think it looks good for the US. I think this is a perfect storm that's been brewing, and the catalyst was DeepSeek AI. So yeah, this is really a lot shorter video. I don't really have much else to tell you. I'm going to post some more videos later on this week to update you guys. And, if we do have a crash, it's not going to look good for crypto either, unfortunately. But funny enough, Bitcoin was able to hold 100k today, which I was looking at, because this inauguration sell-off has continued. But let's see if we can hold above the 100k level. If we can't hold above 100k, we're going to this 80, 82, 83k level. And then this is going to be the moment of truth for crypto. Whether or not we'll get a big bounce, or we'll continue to crash down to 60, 65k, 66k. It's going to be interesting to see. But yeah, it's a short video today. My name's Take Note. This is Trade Shield. I'll catch you in the next one.